Hey everyone, you're going to remember this homestead from one of my very first vlogs, but that's probably going to be a couple years ago now. But in today's vlog, I'm going to be going into what exactly these homes are. See behind me, I'll turn the camera right away, was Frank and Rose Kudlowich homestead, built in 1936. See, in this part of Manitoba, in the 30s and 40s, 1930s and 40s, the Ukrainian and Polish communities started really moving in droves to this area of Manitoba, which I am right now in Birdsville Park. So I will turn this camera around and we'll continue this journey. So they built this. This is your standard homestead from the time period. You got the wooden beams around the house and shrubs and other stuff for filling in the gaps. But yeah, they built this in 1936, and here they began the beginning of their lives. And they had Olga and Stan, their kids here. And they lived here for a few decades. I'll walk around. Yeah, there's a lot of boarded up on the windows because I think they've been having some hooligans causing disturbances to the house. He used very old wood pieces for what you'd use nowadays as shingles. I'll continue walking around here for you guys. So at this time in the history, this homestead wasn't a part of Birdsville Park, which it became a part of Birdsville Park in 1967. Now the next year, in 1937, the family built this barn, which we'll head over to. What a project this one must have been. The windows are open in this one, so we'll take a peek to see what we can see inside, but same kind of structure as a house. What a project this one must have been to build back in the day. A lot of wooden beams they would have had to put up. At this time period too, they still were using oil lamps. And what an upbringing this must have been, living in this time period when you didn't have nowadays modern medicine, surviving more, relying more and more off the land for hunting. Not quite 19th century for traders or frontiersmen, but still a lot of work. And putting medicine together and surviving, like what we'd pass away from, I'll rephrase that, from what nowadays we'd have no issue getting the medicine for and staying healthy, like common colds, strep throats, and fevers there's not much relief for a lot of that stuff like we do have nowadays. This is a cool little thing here. Yeah, during this time period too, we're going through the Great Depression. At the old homestead, I used to watch my mother go to the barn to feed the pigs and the cows because my father was out of was out lumbering. This was the Great Depression. You were a jack of all trades. Stan Kudlowich lived here with his parents and sister. They built this house in 1936 and the barn in the following year. The granary, made out of planks salvaged from an old railway boxcar, was added later. This building was also used as a summer kitchen. As you explore the old homestead, please treat it with respect. To Stan, this still means home. Now, Frank's brother, John, after Frank's and Rose moved out of this property and their kids took over it for a little while, then he also moved on from this property, and Gary Robertson was the latest person to take over this property and just renovate it. So tourists, locals can come in and visit it. I'll leave you guys with this grain elevator to end this vlog. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to hit that like button and leave some comments if you want to. I was working on getting some drone footage for you guys in the future, but you know how drones are. I was out here at Birdsall Park and I think the wind took it, so I couldn't calibrate it properly, and it's kind of gone. But I'm going to be getting a new drone in the future, and I'm going to be getting you guys some great footage. But take care for now. Stay healthy, both mentally and physically, the best way you know how. And I'll see you guys soon with more and more vlogs are going to be coming out. It's not going to be a big breaks like it used to be anymore. So thank you.